Yo, hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I be now with the ground for this side, right? Me, I dey carry stories they can give you, gist, information. Got the word information, did the word inside of it. It's got the one I get for you right now, bro. It be mind busting. My name is Kwame Brian. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you watch, you just take 1 second. Take subscribe. Yeah. Today I get some gist from University of Ghana school, that be Legon. Charlie, but things really they go for that side, especially my SRC inside. Because the story I get for a year ago, it go bust your mind. Then send me to me to go school, but Charlie, people they go join all courts, people they join a whole lot of stuffs. We are the CCA, Charlie. You, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into it. As I read, the things we saw during SRC elections. You people, this SRC election, if you don't know better, stay out of it. Some years back, I want to hide the exact year. I saw something that made me fear this so-called aspirants for life. That means election you go stand for. You dey stand say you don't win as the SRC president or the women organizer or whatever. So then things you dey do things for one side. But this one I don't know what they do. But I sure say maybe the thing will happen. It be mind busting. Like it. But you make you no waste my time. Make you just continue. So you go know what happened. That's why the guy kind of write this thing. Yeah. If I had known what I was getting myself into, I wouldn't have followed Kobe. Not the real name, but that be the friend. The person where they told the story, that be the friend. So Kobe. That night. But Charlie, here we are. Let's continue. Some people may think it's just a write-up, but I don't really care. Those who have ears, should listen. Yeah, because as I read the thing, I think I say maybe the story. But actually, I know say things really they happen for the world inside. Where these campuses, a whole lot of things they happen. That boy is still in video as I post now talk say a lot of us we get on our dark side. So I won't be surprised if all this is happening though. But Charlie. Okay, so let's continue. As they talk say those who have ears to listen. It was during a campaign season and everyone was hyped. Aspirants were organizing free shuttles to hostels, sponsoring breakfast and throwing parties. This one is when an election for year what they not do. I have also when a mommy Afronita. She carry free bags go say and they carry student to go. As she lose now, she go carry in bag. She go carry in bags. If you be what you go do. What else you go do to win the election? You for do them. You know be say you won't win the election, so you just share. You for your eye for open. So all this one they see another time. But if they win finish, they go change. They go start to give you attitude and stuff. Yeah. So let's continue. So they were sponsoring breakfast, throwing parties. That's the part you see on campus, that's outside. But let me tell you, behind closed doors, Charlie, these people are doing things that will make you question your entire life. Hey, why what did they do? Why if you say that they go twerk, or if you say they like what did they do? It will make you go think about your life. Like Charlie, think about your life, pa. Me say Charlie, they do things well. Okay, so let's continue. Kobe was working for one of the aspirants. The guy was fucking loaded. That means me money no dey my body. Me have some broadcast nigga now for they try start my life. Remember, I get job I dey do though, but Charlie. a Jumano in Sweden. Then the man fell for one side, but actually we did inside. So the guy was fucking loaded. Money wasn't his problem at all. Every day he was dashing as cash, promising better days if he won. I remember 2016 as one ex-president. Nana do can promise you say if you win, I go carry the dollar come $1 to $1. Today tell me what be the dollar rate? So this one that we hear tire. We hear this thing so tire. Let's continue. Kobe kept telling me to join the campaign team because there was good money inside. I wasn't really interested, but one night Kobe called me and said, "Bro, I beg follow me. There's this serious meeting tonight. You need to see something." I should have stayed in my hostel. And as he call you, where your inner spirit is trying to tell you that don't go. You should have just listened and not go. But maybe you won't go know what exactly happened. So you decide to go. So let's continue. I should have stayed in my hostel. I just want to share all that happened. Who knows? My life is at stake. What you go see where your life is at stake? What you go witness? What you go see where your life is at stake? How? We took an Uber around 10:17 p.m. to East Legon. The house we entered, it was a mansion, big gates, flashy cars, parked in a driveway, and a security cameras everywhere. Okay, I did big man in my house there, Charlie. Therefore, secure that place. It's well protected. No one at home, no camera there anywhere. Anybody go fear enter and go. You're like, never and I was there. Okay, so we got inside. The place was too plush, like polished tiles, chandeliers, and everything some. But as soon as we entered, the vibe changed. The air inside was heavy, like you could feel something wasn't right. This thing, they try to cast my mind back somewhere, but you make it move on. We were led downstairs into what looked like a basement. Apparently, it was a garage, except the cars were parked outside. So I think it was dark except for some candles which was arranged in a circle. I will see some movies, especially those horror movies, blah blah blah. Yeah, you fit on candles and surround them, like they look like some ritual something. But yeah, that's what they try to talk. Yeah, the floor was covered with strange symbols written in what looked like chalk, but the edges of the drawing were glowing faintly, like they were alive. Oh, symbols, like what kind of symbols, bro? If I can't explain to you the symbols, what are the symbols? At least as you reach out to me for Google symbols, they know the meaning. So you could post for you. Then anytime they see they can symbols outside, people know so okay, this is the meaning of this symbol. This is what the guy was talking about. And I would just I know they make sense. Yo, let's go. My heart started beating fast. Your heart will beat fast because the place go enter, the why say your heart no go beat. In the middle of the room was a table covered with black cloth. There was a calabash on it, and the smoke coming from it, oh God, it was like blood mixed with something rotten. I whispered to Kobe, bro, what the are we doing here? That's what I'm sure that's what he wanted to ask. What the are we doing here? He just shook his head and said, relax, you will understand soon. Obviously, the only reason I wasn't sacked from the place was they actually knew how close I was with my friend. That means That means they will, like the guys, they'll be very close. They were very close friends. They were very close friends. That's why he wasn't sacked, I'm sure. So they thought he would tell me everything that goes on in the campaign. So the only way they could shut me up was to indirectly initiate me into their cult. That means it was a cult. And the only way they could shut him up was to indirectly initiate him into the cult and to force me to see their rituals, to instill fear in me. That means they not want me to go outside, go talk people, the kind of things we go on for them. So they do all this for him to be scared that maybe if he should go out to go and spill out all those things, this is what is going to happen to him. Unlike, just like the Nigerian movies we do watch, when you enter somewhere, whatever so you see there remains there. It doesn't go out. It doesn't go out. Okay, let's continue. The aspirants entered a few minutes later, followed by 3 men wearing white clothes. They didn't look like ordinary people. One of them was tall and skinny, and his eyes were too bright. No people, nothing. The words were not in Chi, Ga, or any language I recognize. That means when languages or the words they were mentioning, the things they were saying, it wasn't in any of one language. Meaning they were speaking in their spiritual language. It sounded ancient, like something from a horror movie. Watch a horror movie, I would have covered out. Then one of the men took a knife, sliced the chicken's throat. The blood spilled into the calabash, and as soon as it did, the glow from the symbol on the floor became brighter. Okay, so the drawing they had on the floor at that time, like he was talking about previously. So as the chicken was, the chicken's blood was poured in the calabash, that drawing became brighter. Like maybe when you find on the light, as shemo and a brighten. Okay. One of the men dipped his fingers into the blood and smeared it on the aspirant's forehead, whispering something I couldn't hear, but did it end there? Why you won't know what they talk about? Oh no, you just went there to go and escort, to witness what is going on. But you initially, by now, my joining or Jessica. Suddenly, the tall man's voice boomed through the room. You will win, but the price has been set. Remember, no betrayal. So if you say take somebody, go take them what? Betrayal, as in after winning, if you come back and thank them. Hey, Charlie, me come here to me. Okay, the aspirant nodded. I understand. I will do what is required. That means he and Kasa, they understand what is required, which is no betrayal. He and Kasa understand what is required over there. Okay. The moment he said that, the candle flames flicked violently, and I swear I heard something breath in that room. Not a person, but something. Afterwards, the aspirant turned to us and said, "Boys, the seat is mine. The seat is mine." That is, he now have the courage. He now knows that he's winning because he has gone somewhere to seek for help, which is a spiritual side, or maybe a spiritual father, or whoever the person is to him, to seek for help. So the man is going to help him win spiritually. This understanding, not physically. We now say for the elections where they happen, Charlie, things they happen for the election inside. Things actually they happen for the election. Like they do things for inside way, Charlie. I'm catch your ground, won't you see? Bro, you no go believe. You no go believe. Let's continue. Let's go back to campaigning tomorrow. Like joke, his voice was so calm. Like he hadn't he hadn't just been part of a blood ritual. The next few weeks were strange. His main opponent, who was leading the popularity, suddenly dropped out of the race, claiming he was sick. That means the person he was battling with as the opponent. Everyone said NPP, NDC. Then one person passed somewhere Google. Then the opponent suddenly pulled out of the race, saying he or she is not very well, so he can't continue. If the same thing will happen for him, meaning let's continue. Another girl who had been openly criticizing him started having accidents. Like you can tell she is acting strangely. Whenever I see, I just pity her. Oh Charlie, let's go campus. We can yes say campus go. We can yes say we are coming to rule the whole world. Just University of Ghana. Sorry. Just University of Ghana. And look at what you are doing. She eventually left campus entirely. I know this is giving clues about the SRC aspirant. I'm talking to some of you, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a about air. That means the people with them day campus, they will know the person is trying to talk about. Me, I don't know the person. Is because the person to know mention the year this happened. If you should have mentioned the year, I would have done my 1-2 research and come and show you the person's picture, but nothing over here to indicate that this is the person he or she is talking about. Let's continue. Fast forward, the aspirant won, but things didn't end there. Kobe started complaining that he couldn't sleep. He said he would wake up at night and see shadows standing at the foot of his bed. I mean, they said he shouldn't betray. That means if he should win, he should go back and give thanks. And I'm going to say, okay. He told me, bro, I think I have made a mistake. Okay. One night he called me in tears saying he saw a tall man from the ritual standing in his room smiling. Okay. The next day he packed his bag and went back to Kumasi. I haven't heard from him since. As for me, I cut tears with all of them, but the nightmares haven't stopped. Sometimes I see that glowing floor in my dreams, or the chicken's eyes staring at me like it's still alive. Hey! Oh, there's something we could be not talk the guys where them they go through, and I could be the own life. Echo here, echo. Because this kind of places I've heard some stories, and I know this kind of places if you are going, it's not good to follow people. Whoever you are following, you might not know the person's mind, what the person is thinking about you. The person might send you there. The person might, okay, you are following the person, right? And you don't know where the person is sending you to. But as you guys go reach there, then you can find out, say, maybe some Malam B or some ritualist B, then they can do some ritualists and now and stuff. But it can happen that you that he sent there, you're the one that he's gonna use for the rituals, which you don't know. So you might end up losing your life thinking maybe it was just a mere death. But nah, what do I call you? Now look at what his friend is going through. And the worst part, the aspirant will be running from an even higher position. And I am hearing the same rumors, people falling sick, accidents happening to opponents. That means it be tradition, it be something where it happen. It is something, oh come on bro, just campus vibes. And look at I'm telling you this because more time SRC elections will come up again. Some of these aspirants are not human. If you are planning on working for them, be careful. He's trying to warn you guys. So he decided to bring this to let you know that this is what is happening on campus. You don't know what they've done and you don't know what they've promised. Sometimes it's better to walk away than to get involved with people who have already sold their soul. That may be true. Because then they've sold their soul already. So they don't give a fuck about anything that happens. Because already their soul has been sold. So all what they want is go for the money, go for the bag, go for the deals. They are enjoying life and others are dying. Charlie, this is sad. Yo guys, so as you now you watch this, you should advise yourself on certain things, the kind of things you make, the kind of decision you take. And if you have a friend whom maybe the person's wealth is nothing to write home about, you don't know what the person is doing, the business the person is doing, and you see say, oh nah, the guy that cash out, he give you money, so you should just enjoy it. One day I don't bet you I don't also jia wow sema now because me man so man say call one I will say Oko Jessica. So this is the story someone have for us today from University of Ghana Medical Center, and you should use this as a lesson. You should use this as a lesson. Thank you very much for watching me. Do not forget to subscribe and tell me what to think about this story in the comment section. Share so your friends could also learn from this. Catch you up next time. Yeah.